Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Kelfast, and today I want to be very specific. There are no guilds out currently, as of the date I'm recording this video. I just wanted to, give you guys my guild ideas. I've heard that guilds might be coming up here soon in the future, and I wanted to kind of talk about my, ideas for guilds and what I would hope to see come out with guilds. So let's start off kind of right in the beginning. So one of the biggest things I want guilds to have is a level, right? So when you start a guild, let's say it costs maybe 50k silver to make a guild, and in the beginning your friends can join. Not too many people, but maybe have a level cap, a player cap of 10 people. Or maybe that's too small, maybe like 20 people. But obviously, with the number of players in the game right now, you don't want to make it so that too many people can join, because then everyone's just going to pile into one little guild, and it won't be as fun. So what I was thinking was that guilds have a level that you can level from 1 all the way up to 50, right? And the way that would happen is, let's say I'm in a guild right now. You see this experience that I get from killing mobs. Just any old player experience would also benefit the guild. So anyone in a specific guild helps it level up by just farming. So another thing, so again, you know how levels, my idea basically is you start at like level 1, and as you level up, you can get all the way to 50. Well, another big piece of guilds that I would like to have is guild buffs. Now let me show you exactly what I mean from that. Okay, so let's say for example you start at level 1 over here, and you level up 10 levels. At level 10 you unlock the first guild buff. Okay, so let me show you exactly what I would think a guild buff could be. So if you open up your relics, you can see that the devs haven't really implemented these relics here. Of course we have these relics and these relics, and we know where these are going to come from. Just the other raids, right? Well, what about these? What if these were made into guild buffs? So we have craft time reduction, we have drop rate increase, we have shrine cost reduction, a valor increase, and total XP. What if those were the 5 guild buffs that you could receive, and every time your guild moves up 10 levels, you can pick another buff? So let's say at level 10, I would probably pick the drop rate buff. Okay, but as well as unlocking buffs, it would be really cool if you could also level those buffs up. Now you could do that a couple different ways. Maybe when you unlock it, you have to pay a certain amount of silver to unlock it at level 10, and then you pay more silver to level it up. Of course, that would be a form of a silver sink, and a lot of players right now feel like crafting is a big enough silver sink. A lot of people, I've talked to a lot of players about my ideas so far, and kind of pulling from their ideas as well while talking about this. So maybe instead of a silver sink, we do something like a weekly dungeon. Okay, so take for example the tier 9 hard dungeons, right? What if each week a guild was assigned a specific dungeon, or even each day? So for example, today, let's say my dungeon was assigned the Kraken tier 6 hard mode. Okay, so basically my guild would go out, and anyone in my guild could do this, and basically just go kill the Kraken as many times as they want. And each time they kill the Kraken, they give us, let's just call them buff points or whatever, guild buff points, and we could then spend those points, maybe the leader or the high rank officers could then spend those points to level up the said buffs. And then of course as you get to level 50, you can unlock all the buffs and then slowly work towards leveling those up, and perhaps the leader chooses which buff to level up first. He's the one that can spend the points, so of course you'll pick the buffs that you and your team likes the most, and you'll level those up. Now there's many different ways that you can level up buffs, but it would be really cool if you could first get the buff and then also level it up, and then that way each guild has its little individual skills. Like, okay, do I want to join Kel's guild, or maybe I want to join Cephas's guild, or whatnot. And it was like, well, before you join their guild, think about, you could ask them, hey, what buffs do you have leveled up first, and that way each guild is a little bit different from everyone else. Maybe certain buffs, let's say for example that it takes a long time to fully max out the guild buffs, which would be really cool. Whether it takes a lot of silver or a lot of farming, whatever it is, it would be really cool. You know, maybe like for example, if I start my own guild, I'm definitely going to be leveling up the craft time reduction and the drop rate buff. If someone else wants to go for valor, maybe if you value valor more, then you'll go towards their guild instead of mine, you know, and you'll do different stuff like that. But this, you know, implementing guilds into the game really creates a sense of community. I know I've been, you know, struggling to play with other people, but of course, if let's say the struggle really comes right now from the dungeons. The more people in the dungeon, the harder it is, and of course you don't get extra loot right now. So I'm kind of hoping like down the future, you know, the more people in the dungeon, the more loot you'll get, just to make it worth. I know like right now I can kill things pretty quickly. However, if someone else was in this dungeon as well, it would take, you know, almost twice as long. Not quite at twice as long, but you definitely feel it. If you're the strongest player in the dungeon, you definitely feel yourself, you know, taking a lot more time. So anyways, those are my guild ideas. You guys let me know, comment down below if you like the ideas. I'm thinking about making a forum post and then just linking this video in the forum. You guys can see another reason I was kind of playing tier 10 in the background was this invincible infiltrator. I'm trying to, you know, I know, I'm assuming the devs know about the invincible infiltrator, but as you can see, I'm just standing here. I don't take any damage. So this is another thing I felt like I wanted to just kind of bring attention to, because it's a little bit broken. But the main purpose of the video is just to talk about the guild ideas and, you know, the guild leveling up and the, you know, the guild buffs. Of course, these relics right here are a perfect example of some guild buffs you could have. It doesn't really increase your power. It just increases your quality of life, per se. And of course, you could have like maybe each one of these could level from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, depending on how you want to create the system. But basically make another challenge for people. It's not really making too much more content. It's just a guild system with guild buffs and leveling up those guild buffs and leveling up your guild. And maybe even implement a system where the higher the guild level, maybe the more people can enter. You know what I mean? Maybe the level of the guild, maybe it starts out at level 1 and no one can join, and then as soon as you get to level 2, 2 people can join, and you know, there's lots of ideas around this whole concept about leveling up the guild and having buffs inside the guild that level you up. You know, it would be really cool if when guilds came out, it wasn't just, you know, for the social aspect. Of course that's good. Maybe we have another tab here that's like guild chat, and I can type in guild chat and be like, you know, hey guildies, I love you. You know, whatever. You know what I mean? That obviously that would be a great implement so I can actually talk to my guild, but we want more than that. And I feel like a large amount of the community wants more. They don't just want, you know, a place where they can talk to their friends. They also want a place to, you know, have, you know, just like group projects, you know, like we're all working together. Maybe me and my, you know, 9 guildmates, or me and my 19 guildmates are all working together to accomplish a goal. And that's really where MMOs start to become really, really fun. You know, get strong yourself and then show off to all your friends, you know, show off to your guild, say, hey, look, I'm an invincible infiltrator and I'm not nerfed yet. You know, whatever it is. So I really just wanted to share those ideas with you guys. Hopefully the devs or anyone in, you know, the game design will see this video and think about it. Of course, all the comments on the video and if I make the forum post are really appreciated. Of course, you know, the game developers want to know what the community likes. So I really just wanted to put this idea out there and see what your guys' thoughts were. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I do live stream every single day, so if you guys want to catch me in live stream and talk to me about your guild ideas, I'd love to hear them. I love talking about guild ideas and, you know, where this game's going in the future. It's really exciting. But yeah, I usually stream 6 hours a day. I'll put the link down below. I even streamed 10 today, so I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really excited for Wednesday's update. If the devs see this, good job. I love the changes. I love to grind. You know, it gives me a really big objective. I've already got all classes maxed out, so this will be really, really fun to kind of pick a main class and see how many relics I can get stacked up on them. So anyways, guys, again, thanks for watching. Comments down below. I'll have some Discord links. I'll have a link to this official Discord down below. But yeah, definitely just post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and have a good one.